SATURDAY. Night! A behind-the-scenes look dramatization of Saturday Night Live.
Drama. A young Lorne Michaels and all the maniacs he has working for them. John Belushi, dickish Chevy Chase. They're not ready for primetime players. And I am excited about that story being told.
We should run the dress rehearsal and claw back a win next Saturday.
You haven't locked the script.
We can't, Dick. It's a live show.
Your crew is in open rebellion.
90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds.
Saturday night. SATURDAY. Night!
Bay City Rollers. Woo!
Yes. You know what's fascinating too is the very first episode of Saturday Night Live aired when I was roughly 2 weeks old. So as a huge comedy fan, I've always had a huge attachment to Saturday Night Live. So the fact that we're getting a behind-the-scenes look dramatization of the very first episode production of Saturday Night Live.
That's a drama. It'll have laughs, but it's a drama.
And directed by Jason Reitman, who is a brilliant director. I'm a huge fan of all of his work, including Thank You for Smoking, which was a drama with comedic moments. We're doing year number 4, so tell me about Saturday Night.
It's just as you described. It's basically the telling of the first Saturday Night Live and the pressure a young Lorne Michaels is under to make this work. And all the maniacs he has working for them, the writers, from the writers to the stars. Of course, John Belushi before he, for all intents and purposes, killed himself. A young dickish Chevy Chase. A Gilda Radner, all these people who really people knew about if you're in the comedy scene, but no one had really heard of. And then all of a sudden, boom, what were they called? They're not ready for primetime players. And I am excited about that story being told. Even though I suspect a lot of it'll be apocryphal, you'll hear me run down a couple of your choices later, and it'll sound like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. Most of these people are still alive, so how accurate is it going to be? It's always a tough one, right? Lorne Michaels, I think, is going to end up looking really good out of this. That said, it is an important television show that still has one of those few TV shows. It still has some hold on our collective cultural mind, let's say in the West and definitely in North America. I am looking forward to it. I will say I do kind of wish it was about SCTV.
If this is successful, I think that probably will be coming up next too.
You know what? CBC will make it, and they'll f it up. They'll make some mediocre, great Canada heritage moment. I'm looking forward to it. The trailer looks pretty solid. And I think it's also going to be a hit with its boomer audience. I'm Gen X. I was a little kid when it came out. Again, I'm referring to SCTV. That was a little more my time, although we still would talk about Saturday Night Live skits when I was a kid. Jim, my co-host on Jim and Rob Overanalyze Movies, we swap old skits. He still watches Saturday Night Live religiously. I'm Mr. Bill. Oh no, it's Mr. Bill. Oh no. God, I love that bit. I'm losing my voice. It's getting late in the evening, but yeah, I can't wait. Is it a must have? Probably not, but sure would be a nice to have. I'd like to see it in the theater, especially as it's about the construction of a live show. So I want to be in a big dark room, seeing it on the big screen. My question for you is, I have it at number 4. Why do you have it at number 6? Why do you feel it didn't make it higher on your list?
I like the idea of it, but my fear is that when you have a story this big with so many comedic legends as characters, that we're going to be seeing people come in and out going, oh, there's the guy playing Belushi. Oh, there's the guy playing Chevy Chase. Oh, there's the faceless guy playing Dick Ebersol. There's the, so that my fear is that the central narrative is going to get lost with so many characters. With, we've seen, if you're a huge comedy fan, you've seen all of these characters talking about things that happened during that first episode before. So how much of this is going to be
I think that's
truthful?
how it's going to work, is by using someone who's truly behind the scenes. Like a lot of these movies with a lot of players, you got to pick someone who will sort of be your buddy, and using Lorne Michaels, somebody no one knows, although we've heard a million bits about him. He has
Dr.
been
Evil.
part of our pop culture life,
Yeah.
but we don't really know who he is. He is the perfect audience avatar and the
Yeah.
perfect way to go, oh my God, these people were crazy, as all their behavior comes out. As we see them through a guy who's just trying to put the show on. Because in a lot of ways, it is like a 30s musical. Will the show go on?
Well,
Because they even got a ticking clock. 10:30, show goes live. It's all about the drama before the show goes live. And I'm like, that's why I think actually what you're talking about, I can see why you're worried about it, but I think actually that's going to be its strength.
Because bits and pieces of this story we've seen before. We've seen in Man on the Moon, we saw the Andy Kaufman getting up and doing, "Here we come to save the day." So I'm wondering if this kind of relatively low budget looking film, I wonder if it's,
I think it's going to be a hit.
I hope I'm wrong, and I'm optimistic about it, but there's something that feels like is missing, and I'm not quite sure what that is.
It's a trailer, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but
something's missing here. Watch the movie, for crying out loud.
Yeah,
man.
and I'm definitely going to watch it. But
2024, already out of Telluride, like this weekend, it's got a 75 Metacritic score.
And I'm sure it'll probably do well critics-wise. I
think it's going to be a hit.
I hope you're right, and I hope that my hesitation is
hit with its boomer
misplaced.
fans. I think you're making stuff up in your head. I think you need to let it go.
Frozen style.
Let the movie happen.
Yes.
Frozen style. Elsa style. Let that
Elsa
go.
style.
Elsa style.
Which then moves on to
Elsa style.
Yes. So, what do you guys think about Saturday Night Not Live? Don Pardo, I am not. Let me know in the comments section below this video. Are you planning to watch Saturday Night? About Saturday Night Live's first ever episode? Let me know in the comments section below this video. I've been Dragon Movie Guy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.